Welcome and thanks for clicking on my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be giving a medical information that may be beneficial for you and your loved ones. You know the feeling of drowsiness or sleepiness after a meal? You may be wondering what is going on. Well, this video will tell you everything you need to know about the phenomenon called postprandial somnolence, colloquially known as food coma. The best part, after watching this video, you can avoid ever having food coma. Before we start, I will enjoin you to share this video because you don't know whom this video may help. Thank you. For the purpose of this presentation, I'll be abbreviating postprandial somnolence as PS, and I'll be interchanging it with the word food coma. If you ever experience a post-dinner dip or post-dinner drowsiness, or you've ever experienced a post-lunch drowsiness, you have encountered PS or food coma. Let's break it down. Postprandial simply means post means after. Prandial is a medical term that means relating to meals. Somnolence is a term that refers to drowsiness or sleepiness. Therefore, postprandial somnolence, PS, or food coma refers to drowsiness or sleepiness after a meal. What are the symptoms? Well, after the meal, the person may present with one or more of the following: sleepiness, lethargy. Lethargy simply means loss of enthusiasm. The person could have physical exhaustion, low energy, and poor concentration. What are the causes? What causes PS or food coma? This is the part that you want to hear. Well, despite its frequency, PS aren't well studied yet. Several theories exist as to the cause of PS. Let's briefly look at some of the theories. The first theory that we'll consider is the theory that linked food coma to changes in blood circulation. For a long time, food coma were thought to be triggered by an increase in blood flow to the gut, causing reduction in blood flow to the brain. This theory has been challenged since the body is able to maintain blood flow to the brain in many types of stressful situations. For example, during rigorous exercise. So it is unlikely that blood flow to the intestine diverts enough blood to cause sleepiness. In fact, older studies suggested that blood flow to the brain may increase following meals, while a more recent study found a decreased blood flow to the brain following lunch. That effect was only seen in people that skipped breakfast. The study also did not associate the decrease in blood flow to the brain to the feeling of drowsiness or sleepiness. The next theory is the theory that linked eating a large meal to PS. Although people often complain of PS after eating large meals, studies have shown that people who consume large meals typically experience food coma. However, it has been noticed that not everyone experiences PS or food coma after consuming large meals. The next theory linked food rich in carbohydrates, fats, and protein to PS. These foods have been linked to PS. They may also influence each other to produce the drowsy or sleepy feeling. For example, high carbohydrate meals may raise the levels of amino acid called tryptophan in the blood, which increases the amount of serotonin, a hormone linked to sleepiness in the brain. Also, meals high in protein may also induce sleep if they contain food with high amount of tryptophan. In combination, high caloric dense, high fat, high carbohydrate meals cause the release of small protein called cytokines, which are linked to fatigue. Additionally, meals high in fat or protein may raise the levels of certain peptides and the hormone cholecystokinin, both of which may increase feelings of drowsiness. Yet, This relationship between food and related hormones, neuropeptides, inflammatory proteins, and other substances are complex. Determining which, if any, may cause sleepiness require more research. The next theory we'll consider is effect of eating on the brain. This theory links sleepiness to activation of sleep center in the brain after eating. For example, the hormone orexin, which promotes hunger and alertness, is inhibited after a meal, leading to drowsiness or tiredness or sleepiness. Furthermore, melatonin, hormone thought to be involved in inducing sleep, increases after a meal. The next theory linked evolutionary adaptation to food coma. This theory suggested that there may be deep-rooted evolutionary reasons for sleepiness after eating. The sleepiness is experienced after meal as the body is storing energy for later use. Enough of these theories. It is important to note that this phenomenon has been linked to diabetes, either due to insulin resistance or insulin hypersensitivity, leading to hyperglycemia and hypoglycemia respectively. How long does it last? Food coma after eating, how long do you experience this drowsiness or sleepiness? Well, no studies have specifically examined how long food coma lasts. However, some research notes that the effect have lasted as long as 4 hours after a very large meal. Is food coma harmful? Although scientists don't yet fully understand what causes food coma, feeling a little tired after meal is not uncommon and no cause for worry or concern or alarm. Though tiredness can be dangerous in some situations, such as driving or operating heavy machinery. How do you prevent food coma? This is the part you've been waiting for. Well, you can counteract or prevent postprandial somnolence using the following tips. By eating moderate portions, keep it modest, don't overeat. Be mindful of your fullness level when eating. Choose a balanced diet. Stay hydrated. Get enough night sleep. Use bright light and take a nap. The way to counteract it may differ from one individual to another. Identify the food that gives you the experience and limit the portion. In summary, postprandial somnolence refers to sleepiness or drowsiness after a meal. The causes are not yet known. However, several tips exist that can help you in counteracting or preventing postprandial somnolence. Please, if you find this information useful, don't hesitate to share it because you don't know whom this information may help. Thanks for watching this video and have a wonderful time. Thank you. Not to forget, if you have any question, don't hesitate to drop your question in the comment section and you'll be assured that your question will be answered. Thank you.